Guys, Mr. Stinky here. It's the 28th Saturday of May 2022. This month really cooked by pretty good. We're back in I guess the way things are just going to be. Absolutely zero water in the house again. Yesterday we had super low pressure, no shower up here, no water upstairs at all. Had to flush the toilet with a bucket, carry water upstairs again. Downstairs there was a trickle to wash the dishes, and then last night just nothing. It just completely quit again. Now they're supposed to have a meeting with this owner guy. My wife wants me to go, but you know something, it isn't going to make a difference. I've been here a year already, and if it isn't fixed by now, he ain't never going to fix it. Who gives a shit about the meetings? He don't care. This guy, even if you go through the Baron guy and then you go through all this stuff and blah blah blah, they're going to do just like they did me with the motorcycle. He won't show up half the time. They'll keep giving him a pass, and it'll take 10 years. And he won't do a damn thing. The guy's a schmuck, and this is just what we have to deal with. I still blame Demented Land for this. Why didn't they have provisions in to take care of this problem? Why don't we just hook up city water? What do we need this stinking tank for if the guy's not going to do anything? I mean, this is not a good place. It's just not. It's not a really good place at all. We go and spend all this money. We build a beautiful new home, and what do we get? You know, we get this crap. I don't usually get fed up with it, but I'm fed up with it now. You know, I'm tired of taking these cold tabo baths, and then we got to heat water. I'm just sick of it. Just a total shit show here with these people, and none of them care. Demeter Land doesn't give a flying crap. We live in a dump. You know, this is what they do here. This is a dump. I can't believe some of my friends from the States are, man, what do you live in that garbage heap for? I ain't coming there. I ain't coming to that crap hole. You know, this is a brand new development. We constantly pick up nails off the ground that are sticking in the tires. It's just, they just keep throwing the garbage all over the place. They leave wide open holes that your kids can fall and get impaled in on the rebar. I showed videos of that, guys. This is just what they do. The people who run the show and the guy who has the water, there should be a judge says, okay, you do it like Joe Pesci on the Landlord movie. Make him live here. Make that old prick live here and see how the heck it is. See how he thinks. Make these Demeter Land people live here. You know, like the slumlords. I don't know what else to call them, guys. I have no idea what else to call these people other than slumlords. It is what it is. But I've been watching the news, and you know, I'm starting to think this thing down in Texas is definitely a psyop. It has to be, because all my life I've heard like about the Texas Rangers and the Texas police. They're the baddest of the bad. I mean, that just was drilled into you from the time you're a kid watching cowboy movies. And if you look at it now, they had to be in on this thing. It has to be part of the NWO, because what I saw down there was a big pile of pussies. Sorry, they wouldn't go in because they were afraid to get shot. They stopped parents with guns from going in to stop this guy. You know, they were afraid of getting hurt. The guy, even one of the cops, even come out and said, "I didn't want to get hurt. Yeah, we could have got a boo-boo." You know, but some of them went in and got their own kids, though. You know, guys. This is just another huge gun grab. And here's the thing that really ticks me off. Now you got Repubs. You know, they're all in this together, so they're going to vote for something to take more of our rights away. But you know something? How many people own these firearms that never did a damn thing wrong? So you're going to punish this huge group of people because of some nutbag that was probably dreamscaped into this. I mean, they're finding all kinds of stuff on the different social media sites where they were timing it. Hey, you got so many days to go. Let's, you know, it's going to happen and all this stuff. Now, was he probably promised a lot of stuff and everything would be good? Well, they went ahead and ended him because dead men tell no lies. This is just where it's at. But I do think this, apart from the anti-gun, anti-Second Amendment narrative that they're pushing right now, it's a big cover-up. There's so much stuff going on with Hillary. I love the thing she says, oh, if I go down, I'll take half of Washington with me. I'm sure she will, because those guys have been doing this their entire careers. Her and her husband are, if you ask me, they're a gang. They're basically a gang. She and him have been getting away with this stuff forever, ever since he was a governor, even beforehand. They do as they please. They have information on so many people that they're going to get away with it because these people are going to cover for them because they're covering for themselves. So do I think anything real is going to happen to her? No, because it hasn't happened in the past. There's too many people involved in this stuff. Now you look at all these Hollyweirds getting nailed. These people are sick. These videos coming out about these people with the little babies and stuff like that. Yes, I had somebody tell me, oh no, it's all fake. They're just making that up. It's Hollywood. Why would they do that? Why would they come out with something that is so against them? If it's so fake, and some people I talk to, I be honest with you, I get tired of talking to them. I might as well go talk to the man who runs the water here or Demeterland, because you're just beating your head against the wall. You don't get anywhere. You just don't. But that's the way she goes, guys. It's just these people have been doing this crap for so long, and they'll just push more gun laws. I watched a real cool thing with old Ted Nugent. Why, if the cops were such sissies, why'd they stop parents? This is what the Second Amendment's for, to defend you and your family. And the cops stopped them. They sprayed them with mace. They tased them. What a bunch of simple... Oh, I can't believe that was Texas. Did they bring these guys in from somewhere else? They had to bring them in from some other, like Chicago or somewhere, because could a Texas cop really do that? That's just got me baffled. That's why I start thinking it's a psyop. Battery took a crap again. These batteries are starting to fail. They don't run very long. I'd love to do a motorcycle vlog, but the batteries just don't, I see these guys doing motor vlogs where their camera, like even British Biker, his camera lasts a real long time, and mine don't seem to do that. Even with the new battery that came with the new camera, they're taking a crap. I read all the stuff on the battery. It said don't run them completely out, which hardly ever happens. But when this happens, how am I supposed to know that the battery's only going to last a couple minutes and then be completely done? This is just the quality of stuff you get. Just a royal bummer. But I usually keep them fully charged. That was a fully charged battery. I charged it up yesterday. Maybe I got a problem with the charger. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. But that is my cool little camera right there. That's what you're looking at. By the way, I have a live tomorrow. I'm going to do it at 9 o'clock in the morning. This morning, I was just last night, couldn't get a shower, did not feel like taking a Tabo bath. And then this morning, nothing. So I just said hell with it and went back to bed. It's super depressing. I try to do the best for my family, to provide for them and do something, and then I got these knuckleheads. Who would ever think that you wouldn't have water in a brand new home? I guess I should have known better here in the Philippines. You better ask about, if you guys are coming here and going to live somewhere, you better ask about everything. You better ask about every dang thing there is, because you may not get it. You just may not get it. I'm going to have to go downstairs in a little bit. I'm going to heat some water, and that's so I can get a bath. I got this stupid meeting at 2. I don't even want to go, but my wife's pressuring me to go to it. I don't think anything's going to happen. I'm probably just going to sit there and listen, because I already know how it works here in the Philippines when it comes to a beef with somebody, they can postpone and push this stuff off forever. We had the motorcycle accident. The dude just wouldn't come. He'd be required to come, and then the people who required him to come, like the Barron guy in the different courts, they wouldn't do anything for him not showing up. Nothing. Even when I complained, look, I'm wasting more time here. Here I am again, and he didn't show. Are you going to do anything about it? We're going to send him a letter. He's got to show up next month. And it pushed off every month. And we took 3.5 years for this. So now this guy here, he's an old timer. He's probably a lot better at it, of being a slum, you know what. So I can see this lasting 10 years or longer. And then selling the place, even if I do get fed up to where, okay, hell with them, I'm just going to bail, which we're planning on doing anyway. Who's going to buy it? They're building new houses up front. They're building houses all over here, and these people don't know. They have no idea that there's no water most of the time now. I mean, this is after they fixed it, it got worse. Can't they get somebody in here who knows what they're doing? Why is it? Do all the good Filipinos who know what they're doing go to foreign countries to work, and then they leave people who just say they know what they're doing? I don't know. I don't know if that's what's happening here. I know when I was in the States, I met a lot of really good Filipinos who knew their jobs, and good people. Hello.
Hello.
And now I'm here, and why can't they fix a stinking water tank? I mean, what's so hard about it? It's basically like a toilet bowl, like the tank in a toilet bowl. There's a float in there, and if the float's broke, have the dude show up. They had a dude who was supposed to come here every time the water ran out, but he just couldn't make it. I asked I'll take care of it. When I see the water pressure getting low, I'll run over there and open up the valve and stand there till it's full. I'll bring a chair, bring a book, maybe make a video. Oh, no, you can't because of liability. Well, what about the other dude that you're paying to do it? I don't get this. And this lady up here that runs the show, she's just a mass excuser. She's just keep making excuses for this guy she works for because she doesn't want to lose her job. And it's a shame. And they keep... I never understood here in the Philippines. It's like when I was in the call center. When you got somebody bad, they just keep covering for them because they're buddies or they're afraid of losing their job. You get somebody who's bad, you clean them out. But they don't here. Some of those people, when I was at the call center, are still there running it into the ground. And the call center, the head guys, they're oblivious. They think, okay, that's the best we're going to get out of these people. Baloney. You can get better. You can get a lot better. But I ran into brick walls going to people to try to say, okay, let's do this. Look, this person should be here. This is a go-getter. Nope. We heard from the thing that person's no good and we want to get rid of them. Because that's all they listen to. They don't listen to the people on the floor. They listen to the supervisors who may be inept. Look at these people who are fixing our water tank. This has been a year. This has been a whole year that we've been living here of nothing but trouble with the water. Today we're getting water. God's given it to us from the sky. That's it. I should go outside and take a shower. I wish we'd have a real Forrest Gump rain right now, because I just go outside and take a shower. We're going to do a tank. We're going to have to do a tank, but right now I'm diverting as much money as I can to Minduro so we can just bail on this crap hole. At least wait till it's done. Maybe in a few years it'll be fixed. I don't know. Just close the house up, lock it up, and boogie. We'll have to speed up our Minduro thing and just get down there. We were getting Faye was talking to the one fellow who builds, and he lives down there, and he was giving us this price for this bathhouse of $1 million. And I'm like, baloney. That's baloney. A 10 by 20 block house that we could stay in for a while. $1 million? No, baloney. I seriously doubt it. I'm not looking at no super duper fancy thing. I'm looking to get something up with a concrete roof on it, just so we can get in there, and then we'll do a Kubo house later. But you know, I think they're giving us these ridiculous prices. I know what the block costs, and I know what the concrete's going to cost, and the guys down there, what they get paid per day to work. It's less than here, guys. You know, and then you feed them. But you know, I watched these guys do a septic here. Once they get the hole dug, they got that septic blocked up in a day, maybe 2. You know, now they keep pulling these guys off. Guys will start working, and then they pull them off to go somewhere else, so it takes longer here. But I watched the one place where they started on the septic when they put the block in. Once the hole was done, they had that thing all the way up the top with the partition, and then we were done with that. They poured another thing on the bottom, like a sealer thing, and the next day they were putting the pipes and the cap on it. So it's not going to take that long to get that done. We're going to be going down there in 2 weeks, getting the septic in, and I don't think that's going to be that expensive. You know, they start saying all these high prices baloney. I think I can get it done for about 20,000 pesos. That seems like about a good price. It's not that much in block. We don't have to have a super big tank. You know, I've been hearing the people down there, nobody's really running into trouble with their septic. We always dump that stuff in it, like even here. We had trouble with this one because it was installed wrong. Seems to be fixed and working fine now, but I still drop those little plastic baggies of stuff in that where it dissolves, and it's Rid X or whatever they call it, but it's a different brand name here. I forget what they call it. They got different ones, and you throw that stuff in every couple months, maybe 4 times a year. You'll never have a problem with your septic system. They'll just keep right on flowing. And here we don't flow into a leach bed. It flows, I believe, right into that storm drain, and so that there's probably not going to be a backup there or anything like that. But our secondary tank right now, if you take the cap off and look, there's hardly any water in it at all right now. So it must leach also into the ground from there. So I don't know. I'm going to let you go. I'm just hate to be, you know, bummed about this kind of crap, but it's dreary, and no water again, and you know, just a pain in the ass. And then of course the other day our electric was out the whole day, the entire day, and then it finally came back on, and I came upstairs and said, okay, I'm gonna watch a movie. Just decided, okay, and I started watching a really good movie, and the power went out again. And when the power goes out here at Badalek, it shuts the tower off, so I don't even have the data on the phone most of the time. You know, unless we jump in the car and have to go somewhere. So it's kind of like Carmona again. Carmona was really good for water, and you know, that place being pretty good, and electricity and all that stuff. But the signal for cell was absolutely atrocious. It used to do these videos like this would take hours to upload, and here at least it uploads quicker when we have power. So I'm gonna let you go, guys, but that's just where we're at. Don't let them take your Second Amendment from you. Push back on these guys. Don't forget that the red and the blue are against you. That's just the way it is. So this is Stinky Sam out.